Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week ahead. Now keep in mind, my friends, these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone. So make sure to check out your other placements because you could have messages there as well. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description below, or you can send me an email and we can set that up. Okay, my friends, let's get started and see what's the current energy around the week ahead for Libra. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra. Okay. Seeing, a lot of gray cards coming through for you, which really tells me that you're needing to tap into spirit. Look at that. 3 gray cards. Very interesting. Okay. Now, Libra. The bottom of the deck, we see the idea here of creation. So it's interesting looking at your cards. I'm really feeling that things are sort of at a place where you're needing to release something. Something is really needing to be released from your energy. And it's bringing in a lot of confusion, uncertainty, maybe even feelings you can see in the image here, maybe even some feelings of depression or defeat, despair, hopelessness. You're being guided to really tune into your instincts here because there is something that you need to reject something, release something, reject something, which will lead to ultimately you creating a new path for yourself. And right behind that is renewal. So I almost feel like in order for you to ground into this idea of renewing your energy, there is something that needs to be rejected or released from your overall energy at this time. It's interesting, the gray cards in this deck really represent the idea of enlightenment, consciousness, sort of expansion. It's the idea of the crown chakra here. This is the idea. These are neutral in color because the messages are almost coming directly from spirit. And so these are indications of higher perspectives of thinking that come about when we align with our higher selves, when we align with spirit. The power of holding space with these cards can really bring about spiritual transformation and great changes and renewal, which is interesting seeing that renewal card there. This is really a time where you're embracing your consciousness, you're embracing your divine connection, you're tapping into those I am statements. I almost dropped my coffee. Sorry about that. And this is really bringing in a big shift for you. Something needs to be released. Something needs to be rejected. You're being guided to really trust your instincts here, Libra, and to begin to focus on creation. This creation card is an interesting one because it always makes me think that you're creating something from an ending, that there is truly something that needs to be released, and instinctively you might already know what that is and where that will cause renewal in your life by sort of making a discernment, making a decision to reject something in favor of something else, to choose a new path for yourself, to release one path in favor of a new path. Very, very interesting, clear messages coming through for you, Libra. Interesting. Okay, let's see. What will the tarot cards reveal here for Libra? With respect to what needs to be released or what your instincts are guiding you to reject towards choosing something else. Look at that. Okay, I'm just going to get your whole first row out here, Libra. Okay, interesting. You might be rejecting your instincts. That's what you might be rejecting. When I look at the 7 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the 3 of Cups, all 3 turning out in reverse, that tells me that there's an energy around you right now within you and outside of you that you don't trust. You don't trust your own instincts around this situation, or you're rejecting your instincts, and you might not trust the energy of this situation or relationship that's around you right now, and you're rejecting or resisting changing it. That's very interesting. There is a need for renewal here and to rebuild a foundation, but I feel like there's something really, you're resisting this, even though your instincts might be telling you that something needs transformation. Oh, wow, look at that. The death card just fell on the floor. So something truly does need to be released, but I feel like you're rejecting the idea of this, or you're feeling like you can't reject this thing. You can't release this from your life. But renewal is here. It's here in the death card, and it's here in this oracle message. And I feel like right now you need to trust yourself. You need to trust your instincts. You need to be open to change and transformation, because seeing the Knight of Swords tells me that it's happening. This has to shift, you know, and we're seeing Temperance on the bottom of the deck, which is guiding you to be open to sort of the flow of the way things are happening around you, to trust it, to surrender to it, to allow things to shift and change as they need to, because otherwise you're stuck in this stagnant energy, and it really feels like it's limiting you, Libra. It really feels like it's limiting you. There's also this idea here that you may not trust someone who's very close to you. When I see the Three of Cups in reverse, it makes me feel like the thing that might need to be released is a relationship. There may be a relationship that you just don't trust anymore, and you're not trusting your own instincts. You're not trusting your instincts around this. And it feels like you're rejecting the idea of change and release. But that's exactly what needs to happen for this new renewal to sort of take place. This transformation, I feel like, is going to happen one way or another. Seeing the death card tells me it could be sudden. It's going to definitely be transformative and lead to a renewal. And it seems like it's something that will also bring about sort of this idea of creation for you, creating a new path for you, one where you trust your instincts and you don't doubt yourself when you feel like you can't trust something or someone in your life. Wow, Libra, very interesting reading for you this week. Look, as I cut the deck, we see the Temperance card is back with the Page of Pentacles. So there's your renewal. There's your new seed, right? The pages are messengers. And so this messenger, and the Page of Swords wants to make himself known as well. Who's there? Two of Cups in reverse. I'm telling you, this is a relationship that you have instincts that you need to move away from. These cards are speaking to you loud and clear, my friend. Look at that. Two of Cups in reverse, moving away from a relationship that no longer serves you, having the instincts that it's time to release this and go, 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 really being given that green light. And then two pages bringing in messages for you, one that plants a new seed for renewal, and one that allows you to see things from a different perspective where you trust yourself. So, wow, really interesting, clarifying messages coming through for you as well here, Libra. I really feel like whatever relationship is out of balance for you, it could be a friendship or it could be romantic, or, you know, sometimes when I see the Two of Cups in reverse, I feel like saying to the individual I'm reading for, like, are you not trusting yourself? Are you not able to see eye to eye with yourself right now about something you don't feel right about, something that feels like it's out of balance, out of harmony? And then seeing the Six of Swords with the Eight of Wands really confirms to me that you're being given this sort of direction and green light to go, to leave behind a situation so you can recover from it. This is a moment of sort of leaving with just the clothes on your back. Like, this is a time where we reject something and we move away from it, releasing it completely. And I feel like you're getting the green light to do that. So whatever's going on for you right now when it comes to relationships, You're really being guided to surrender to that and trust it. Oh, look at that. The other side of the deck was the Lovers in reverse. So something's out of balance here, Libra. Something's out of balance. You've got Temperance twice. And look, there's the Seven of Swords in reverse again. Wow, you're getting all the same cards. And I feel like it's because this is a very clear message where it's time to bring a cycle to its natural close. There's the World card, last one in the Major Arcana. I feel like that's a sign now that this is on the bottom of the deck to tell you this process, trust your instincts, that this process needs to be finished. It feels like it really needs closure. There's something in your life that you just feel you need to get away from or end, and you're not trusting yourself. You're doubting yourself. You're not making the move you need to make here. You're not getting distance from it. And I feel like trusting your instincts is going to really be of benefit to you here, and seeing that you can plant the seeds for a new beginning and all will be well. Oh, Libra, let's see here. This is really intense. Like I say, oh, Libra, just because like this feels like a really heavy situation that right now, the way you're sitting in it, it feels like you must feel like there's no way out. That's how it feels. It feels like you're in a situation and you're like, there's no way to transform this. And I think that's why the Death card is here, because it's almost like it's going to get cleared for you maybe eventually. If you feel like you can't get distance from it on your own, it's so far out of alignment with you that it's got to get cleared some way. And so that's interesting. This could somehow get cleared outside of your control, but I feel like it's almost part of the teaching moment in this experience. This experience is teaching you to trust yourself and to release what you feel needs to be released. Does Libra need to surrender or surrender to? Okay, let's have a look here. We're seeing surrender your fear of intimacy. I think you are ready to let love in, but you're in a situation that's out of balance for you. But I think intimacy is exactly what your heart desires. I feel like you desire a partnership where you can have a level of intimacy, where you don't have to be afraid to be intimate or vulnerable with the partner that you're with. It says here, you are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release. It says release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. And it might be that you're in a connection or a friendship or a romantic relationship that you feel a fear of intimacy. You don't feel like you can be intimate. You don't feel like there's balance or alignment with you in this partnership, and it's stopping you from sort of expressing your heart and opening it. And it's interesting. I feel like as a result, and seeing the rest of this energy that says that you're sort of resistant to moving away from this connection, we see surrender your addictions. So you might be turning to your addictions for some peace or solace or escape. You know, it says here, whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. I feel like you're looking for a way to escape this situation without actually leaving it. So for some of you, you might be turning to an addiction that gives you that dopamine release so that you feel good, even though you're in a situation that doesn't feel good. You know, and it's interesting. We see here this idea of surrender to silence, where it says in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. I feel like that is you needing to go within to really connect with your instincts, to understand how you can create renewal out of this situation, how you can surrender and find peace here. Now, it's interesting because the bottom of the deck, I'll show it to you. Sorry, I just got to get my hands on the deck. Is surrender to the habit of people pleasing, which makes me feel like you could be sticking around in this situation because you're focused on the needs of someone other than yourself. It says here, speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And I think that that is a message I will pull out there for you, Libra. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this reading has been helpful. Trust your instincts, my friends. All will be well. Sometimes a situation seems like it's insurmountable, but once we surrender and do what is in our highest good, we find that things start to move in a way that allows us this renewal and closure. It feels like there's closure that's really needed here. Something really needs to be rejected and released, let go of. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was helpful. I look forward to reading for you again soon. And I'm sending you so much love, Libra.